Our people is ignorant when it comes. Our people is ignorant when it comes to the white. Is fucking ignorant when it comes to so-called white people. They are. Black people, which is my brothers, is the main people. It seemed like they can't really. I'm not saying that they can. They can. I'm just saying. It just, and I'm not putting down on my culture. It just seemed like even they know the so-called white folks, they ain't no good. They ain't, they wicked as hell. Our people don't even care about that. I was leaving to help. I'm going back though, where my mother is. I be up there every day, all night, stay up there all night. I don't miss one night. I don't sleep at my house. I sleep up right up there with my mother at. I'm just home right now, just freshening myself up, and I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm going back up there. Um, our people is just ignorant when it comes to these damn white folk. They just act like they just can't comprehend. I'm not down talking them or nothing. They just act like they just the white man can just say, "I'm gonna take you off somewhere and kill you." And they okay with it. The white folks, and our people still getting unalived by these same people. Black people don't give a fuck. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I know y'all. I know that we can comprehend. I know y'all better than that. Some of the Mexican people do it too. God loves every fucking body, and we believe this dumb bullshit that was pushed on us. I was talking with a woman in Dollar Tree the other fucking day. She, well, it doesn't matter, Although we do feel sorry. We do have a spirit in us that makes us feel a little bit more empathy toward these people or whatever. But they don't feel that way about you. This is what I want to talk about. The title of this video is called So-Called White People. If so-called white people loved our people, our people wouldn't have to ride bikes. If so-called white people loved our people like that, then our people wouldn't have to ride bikes. They wouldn't have to. They would have to ride bikes. You want to say God loves everybody? Put it to the test. Go and tell the so-called white man you need your transportation at a car lot. See what his expression and reaction will be. And you're going to find out real quick. Look, I go even further than that. Show me a video. YouTube been around for like over 20 some years, like about 21 years. Show me some videos of so-called white people putting Hispanic and black people and Native American people in mansion homes, providing the resources of transportation, resources of houses, and all this type of stuff. Show me the videos of them saying, my desire is to help. Go back and see if you can find videos of so-called white people saying, I'm tired of so-called black people struggling like that. We've been in power all this time. Show me some videos of those. It's just a shame. If they really cared about our people like that, they would we would know it. Everybody would be talking about how great so-called white people is. How many of them ever opened up their businesses and their stores and made a sacrifice and said, even in these apartment complex and all the apartment complex that our people is fucking renting from and have to pay high rent and high taxes every goddamn year and all this type of stuff. How many of them ever open up their heart, open up their spirit, open up their business and say, you know what? We're gonna have maybe 2 days out of a whole year, maybe 3 days, three times out of a whole year within maybe a couple of months, but make it up to 3 days out of a whole year that so-called Black and Hispanic people can go in the stores. They can get what they can get everything that they need. They can get transportation. They can get what they need, and if they need transportation, we will provide those things free for them. We're gonna do it 2 times or maybe 3 times out of every year. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna have a thing where we're gonna open up these stores for free, and then you just one day everybody just go to the store and just get everything that they need for free or whatever. You see what I'm saying? How many of them ever provided that type of resources? But you want to stand here and sell me the fact that all so-called white people are not like that and God loves everybody, when the Bible literally contradicts all that. That's some bullshit. The Bible contradicts that. If that was to happen, then we wouldn't have to be, our people wouldn't, there wouldn't be no such thing as bicycles. Everybody would be like I said. How many of these so-called white police officers, so-called white, these demons that be in these police cars, riding around, seeing people walking or whatever, seeing people on bicycles and say, you know what, this is not right. We enforcing the law. We supposed to represent they community better than this thing because we have the upper hand. Let's turn around and give them some resources to where they won't have to be trying to take and ride. I mean, walking out here or riding damn bicycles and stuff out here on the highway. We're gonna put them in something better than that, make them better than that. So when our women look at us and they just around here and say, I want me a man that's up at the top. I want me a man. Oh, he ain't making this kind of no money. He ain't getting no pranana and all that from me and all that kind of stuff. You sound, do y'all realize how fucking stupid that shit sound? Because you don't let the slave master brainwash your ass against the so-called black man and the Hispanic man and Native American man, and you hate your own man that you look at every fucking day, and you teach your daughter the same dumbass, the ignorant shit every day. And the reason I'm talking like this is because mainly I'm mad, I'm pissed off at the damn oppressors for how they oppress our people on a daily basis. And what's making me more fucking mad, our people, especially the so-called black women, they turn around and cater to these damn white folks more. A lot seem like to me than any of the other races. You don't never see them other races of people doing that. Even the animals don't even side with the enemy animals against their own cubs. They don't do that. I seen them fight and stand up for their cub like tigers, lions, and stuff. I have seen lion on TV literally in the Wild Discovery. Y'all know them animals that be out there looking for them praise and stuff like that. I done seen them all them gorillas and stuff, all that shit. They team if they see a prey that took their animals like a damn tiger or a lion, all them gorillas come and they put something on. They get on. They stand up for their cubs. They stand up for their people. I mean, they animals. You see what I'm saying? But so-called black women are turn around there and side with the damn enemy. That's why I call the black woman. I mean, the so-called white man and the white woman and the black woman and white Jesus, the main four enemies that is destroying the African American community by the thousands. For example, with this damn child support system, and I'm gonna mention this too. On my other channel, it's called "You're Going to Only Get Good Vibes" from my channel, right? There was this video I posted from off of TikTok, and I was talking with the Latino, so shout out to the Latino sister. You know what I'm saying? She said she wanted to get down to business, if y'all know what I mean. So my point I'm making is, my whole point is, there was a so-called white man that came and commented up under the video, and he said this, oh, she's looking for a support system. He didn't come out and just say child support, but we know what the fuck he meant. See, white folks know, and in their mind, they're saying we are actually playing these people against each other. And we know that the system is used against really the black woman too and the black man. We just trying to make them compete with each other, and we got them at odds with each other. They know all this stuff. They know that they ain't worth a damn, and they know that our people hang around them because they feel and think that our people feel like so-called white people is more superior than them. And the white man knows that our women go through those problems and they using it to their advantage. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what they're doing. How many times have they opened up their stores and said we're gonna have maybe 2 times out of a year, one out of every year, and we're going to allow the black people and Hispanic people, these people which are the real Jews, the original slaves of this country, and we're going to make sure that they tell them to get whatever they need, whatever they want. We're just gonna have if they need transportation, we're gonna open up the car lots, and we're gonna make sure that nobody is in their communities like it. If the so-called white man have not done that for you, then you have been very much deceived. Yeah, you have been very much deceived to think some bullshit like that. I'm just the only one bold enough to come out and say it. But we want to sit around here and say, I love everybody. God loves the so-called white man. God loves everybody. You sound fucking stupid, because that is a lie that has been told. That's the biggest lie ever been told from world history. Everything that we mostly recite and we believe is a lie. Yeah. So if they really cared about it, they got a place up in themselves. Black outwheel doors. That's those golf carts. They look like the car. You can't really ride them on the road. White folks do, because they have what is called white privileges, so they do. But most people they're used for like ride. They say they use them riding in the parks, riding on the sidewalk and stuff like that, things of that nature or whatever. Yeah. And when have they ever gave up any of those things for free to our people that need transportation? They say, well, look, they have black. Have you ever heard white people say, well, they might have black elderly people in our neighborhood that needs this and they need these resources of transportation, riding the bike and all that kind of stuff. If we really care about them like we say we do, then we wouldn't even have them. We wouldn't have their people in that kind of poor condition like that, because our ancestors made it possible for us to prosper like this. But this is not right. We need to take and give this back to those people, the black and Hispanic people. We need to give this stuff back, because this is not ours. Our forefathers did not get this through honest answers. Yeah. So if the so-called white man cared about you that much, then why have they not done that? Why you don't see videos of them doing something like that for our community? Why you don't see videos of that? Why is the so-called white man still shooting our people down in the streets, pulling them over and pointing guns at them and all that kind of stuff, being discriminated against, calling the damn white police officers on them and saying that they don't belong here in this spot here, and they come into the pool, the swimming pool, with no license, not showing no ID, and then they so-called white woman and white man, they call their counterparts on you and then try to have a police out there to harass you and all kinds of dumbass bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So y'all, I'm falling asleep in the video. I'll come back and we'll talk a little bit later, and see y'all later. So-called white people, if they really loved our people would have to ride bikes. That's right. So that's what I named. I'm out.